In this ukulele video, we're gonna go over this one-of-a-kind, custom Cornerstone ukulele. This is a tenor size. The top is made out of sinker redwood, and I'll tell you what that means. The back and sides, which I'm not gonna show you, master grade, curly, Honduras mahogany. Wait till you see this thing anyway. This one is absolutely amazing. This one is called Big Red. Hi, I'm Terry Carter. If you're into custom ukulele videos, then you've come to the right channel. Make sure to subscribe and turn on that bell notification so you know every time I get a new amazing instrument in. And by the way, if this is something you're interested in, which you should be, this can be found at my online ukulele store, store.ukelikethepros.com. Anyway, I got to hand select this from the master luthier himself, Peter Moreros, on the day of LA Uke Fest when he had all his ukuleles there, and I got to choose, I actually chose two. This is the second one, and this is actually a prototype. I'll talk a little bit about that as well, but hand selected for you because I knew that you would like the way this one looks, plays, and sounds. So anyway, let me do a little playing and then we'll dive into this cool instrument. Woo! How cool does that sound? By the way, this one does have a high G on it. Then, man, sounds so cool. I want to start off with a finger style piece. I'll do some strumming as well on this one. So this is a really not only just stunning looking instrument, but just playing wise, sound wise, just sounds so crisp. And I've said this before, when you're playing a custom ukulele, yes, they are expensive, but you can feel the difference. I mean, just holding it, just playing it, you can feel it's solid. It has a certain warmth, it has a certain overtone that the woods produce that you just know that you're playing a quality instrument. So anyway, this is so cool. This is what we call sinker. I mean, that's not what I call it, just what it's called. Sinker redwood. And Peter told me that it's been wood that's been underwater for over 100 years. So it's very rare. And I don't know for sure, but probably pretty expensive as well. So you got the cedar redwood, you got the really cool abalone purfling, you got it around the body, you got the really cool rosette as well. You also have it on the neck and headstock. We'll get to that in a second. So just a really, really beautiful piece of redwood. And redwood has a really nice warm sound. It's really difficult to work with because it's kind of a soft wood, but man, this looks really amazing. All right, you got this is where it is. This is where that Honduras mahogany is. This is master grade. This is curly as well. And wait till you see the back here. Let me see if I can just do it justice. It's got the most amazing curl in it. Just not only the lines this way, but just the flame, the curl that's going across as well. And then this is kind of cool as well. You have this another sound hole here at the top of it. So very, very cool instrument. I love this wood combination. Feels good, sounds good as well. Also got this ebony, well, the ebony binding is on top and bottom, but then you have this nice arm cutout here for your arm. Just makes it real comfortable to play as well. And why don't I do that now? Why don't I play one more piece and then we'll go over the rest of this thing. I have to just do something like that, some kind of chord or thing, especially with the open chords, just so you can really kind of hear how this thing sounds, because that's really what so many of us ukuleles like to do. We're just kind of playing songs or having fun. So anyway, really a nice tone, a little bit of a crisp tone, right? It kind of pops out a little bit, but still got that nice warm. It's not like brittly sounding. You know, sometimes ukuleles, I notice a lot with like kind of the spruce tops, sometimes they kind of sound a little bit brittly on the top, but this one, it pops, but not too much of that. So, all right, let's check out the rest of this thing. You got really a stunning mahogany neck here. You know, I mean, it's just a really pretty piece of neck. You got the open geared tuners. You got the Cornerstone logo. And what's cool is he did the abalone purfling all on the headstock, and it runs all the way down the neck as well. You have the bone, nut, and saddle. And this is a compensated saddle here. So it means it's not a straight saddle. It's compensated for the strings to help with the intonation of the instrument. Then you have this cool vine here. This is made out of koa wood, and it's still on, the leaves still fall on 3, 5, 7, where else? 10 and 12. And what's kind of cool is that he actually uses a radius fretboard. So radius, the fretboard is just slightly curved, and that just makes it a little bit easier to do, especially some of your bar chords and stuff as well. So, and then ebony, if I didn't mention that, ebony fretboard, and also ebony piece right here on the headstock. So anyway, really, really great instrument, built really well. And this is a prototype. So, you know, so this is just, you know, what happens with prototypes is when a builder is trying new things, and they're trying to see what this would sound like, maybe a wood combination, or, you know, let's try a neck that's this width or this. So it's just a prototype one. So it's really one of a kind, and it's a really fantastic price for the instrument that you get for this. So anyway, let me do one more piece, and we'll talk about getting this thing here at the store.ukelikethepros.com. All right, we'll stop there. So that's my song, In the Mist. And I like to do that song because you can hear the chords and also the single notes. Now, even though I wrote the song with a low G in mind, this one has a high G, and I still think it sounds great. Just a really nice... It's a really like a round sound. It's a really big round sound. So a lot of ukuleles I've noticed, you know, they really nice on the high end or really nice on the low end. This one has a really nice kind of rounded sound. So you get the bass, but you get those mids. And I think when they have those mids, it rounds out the sound a little bit. So anyway, this is a great instrument. Getting it here at my store.ukelikethepros.com. Well, one, I'm the only one that has this this ukulele right here. You're not going to see another one somewhere else. You know, two, I'm going to get a free course at ukelikethepros.com. That's something of your choice. Three, you actually get this custom case. Well, it's actually not a custom case, but well, it's custom as far as it has a nice Cornerstone ukulele thing. But these are the cases that I use. I love these cases. They're some of the nicest cases, not only because they're protective, but all the padding inside makes them fit really nice. You get the case included. You get a lifetime warranty from Cornerstone ukuleles, so that's very cool on that as well. And yes, I will ship this thing anywhere in the world. So anyway, if you're interested in this, check out store.ukelikethepros.com. I'll put a link to that below. This one is what is this one? We're calling this one Big Red. This is a Cornerstone ukulele tenor with the sinker redwood on top, and then the master grade curly Honduras mahogany on the back and the sides.